There is a monster in the middleweight division.
Feeling the power of Golovkin.
There it is! Kazakh Thunder!
He was no match for Gennady Golovkin. Oh my goodness.
If you saw him in the street, you wouldn't think this guy can destroy everybody. But in a way, he's the baddest man on the planet.
What we just saw was not ordinary, it was extraordinary. That kind of punching power.
This is box. This is not game. This is box. This is serious box.
This is a remarkably skilled fighter. His footwork is impeccable. He cuts off the ring like almost nobody else. You put all that together with the lights-out punching power, you have something that appears to be genuinely special.
Gennady Golovkin comes to knock you out, and so far, as an amateur and as a pro, he's almost always done it.
Oh, good left hand to the body and left to the head. Down goes Proxa. Gennady Golovkin putting on a show. Oh, good right hand. How the uppercut brought back Rosado. The corner of Rosado stopping it.
There is a monster in the middleweight division.
A former Soviet republic in Central Asia that's now the world's 9th largest nation. Gennady Golovkin is from the center of the country, the sprawling industrial hub of Karaganda. And even with all that's changed here over his lifetime, memories quickly flood back with the fighter and his twin brother Max on visits home.
Вот сейчас направляемся. Это находится в районе Майкудук.
Майкудук сам по себе рабочий район. И как бы там в Майкудуке на самом деле больше рабочих семей, больше не благополучных семей.
С этим городом связано мое прошлое. Как говорится, без прошлого не будет будущего. То есть всегда приезжаешь, всегда немножко, как говорится, трезвеешь. Это тот дом, в котором мы прожили, я думаю, пару лет. Я думаю, пятый, по-моему, пятый наш микрорайон, там, где мы гуляли, там, где мы жили, там, где мы приобрели, наверное, настоящих друзей. Тот опыт, который мы сейчас, то понимание жизни, тот опыт жизни, который у нас сейчас есть, это вот с этих мест, с этого района. Наш старший брат нас привел в зал бокса. Ну, как не привел, он сказал, все, вы пойдите на бокс. Мы до этого занимались футболом. Он сказал, нет, вы, наверное, будете заниматься боксом.
The gym would change the course of Golovkin's life. Thanks in no small part to the influence of the man who still runs it, Viktor Dmitriev.
Тренировались мы 5 раз в неделю. С Геной уже в то время уже мало кто стоял, потому что он уже мало кого чувствовал в это время, мог разозлиться. Имея свои качества, я еще раз говорил, он мог отлупить любого пацана.
Мы вот здесь были, вот здесь тренировались, вот эти наши тренажеры наши. Все, в принципе, осталось так же, как и было. Этот маленький уголок, в котором мы проводили практически все время, вот делали то же самое, в принципе, одна и та же программа, что и все. Я вот вспоминаю, все было именно точно так же. Но мы старались, пацаны, а вы что-то не стараетесь.
Вот выделить в Гены можно было, в Геннадии выделить это скоростные качества. Он чувствует, он когда чувствует, он знает, когда ударить. Это не каждому дано.
То есть здесь уже сыграли такие мужские человеческие качества, что да. Надо дать сдачи, надо не проиграть. Может, это в парах? Кто есть? Какое есть желание? Нет, самой.
Нет.
4 раунда, кто вытянет?
Нет. Если я там поставлю, знаешь, кого-то там из больших, Макса Джабаева.
Не, это хорошо. А раньше мы на всех перли. Зря вы так стесняетесь. Без разницы, чемпион, не чемпион. Сюда многие заходили чемпионы, да? Похож? Да? Девчонки, чего вы стесняетесь? Был одним из этих ребят, кто сейчас пришел. Потому что ребята смотрят на меня наглядно и понимают, что все возможно, можно добиться определенных успехов. Это мое прошлое, без прошлого не будет будущего. Все, наверное, так делают, да, ребят?
Amidst all the admiration, Golovkin's pride in his past still pushes him further forward.
Gennady Golovkin!
If heart is indeed what Golovkin believes makes a champion, it's because he had little else to rely on in his days as a young professional. When he was 23, coming off a silver medal at the 2004 Olympics, he signed a promotional contract in Germany. There, though, he languished, knocking out opponents, yes, but unable to secure the title fights he felt he deserved.
I know nobody won't fight with me, like true.
No big fights meant no publicity and limited financial gain. So Golovkin decided to forge a different path. He moved to the United States, started training with Abel Sanchez, and signed with a new promoter.
I remember now 7 years ago, 2010. This is my first visit to Big Bear. Just I heard a couple times, like Big Bear, like great blades for training camp, like because Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya, you know, so many great people, great champions training in Big Bear Lake. It's very, very interesting for me. I try, why not?
Back in those days, Gennady Golovkin was training in Germany, largely in obscurity. He'd won a silver medal at the 2004 Olympic Games. But as a professional, his career had stalled. And his European managers thought moving him to the United States could kickstart his progress.
I didn't know who he was. Golovkin, at the time, I think had 16 fights. One Saturday morning, I get a call, and they wanted to see my gym and wanted to meet me. And that night, I went home, obviously, and I looked in the computer and go, oh my God, who was I just talking to? You know, this guy had 350 amateur fights. Had beaten everybody that was anybody in his division. 2 months later, I get a call telling me that Golovkin comes in, this was on a Saturday, on Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can I pick him up? He's ready to go to work. And I'm thinking that one of my friends is calling me and pranking me, right? So I'm holding the phone, yeah, right. I drive down to the airport, pick him up. He's by himself with one bag. One bag. He's by himself. No entourage, no nothing.
And in September of 2012, he made his U.S. debut at a small casino in upstate New York.
Remember, just I called my friend, just I said, hey guys, right now we're having a big deal in the United States. If you want, welcome to my fight.
Gennady Golovkin.
At the age of 30, only now making his American TV debut.
I remember atmosphere, I remember like emotion, I remember action. It's amazing.
Golovkin steps in and down he goes again.
It's huge.
I don't think there's ever been a fighter that's gone into the ring 100%. There's always a nick, and you have an 8-week training camp, you have 120 rounds of sparring. Something is always wrong. But to catch a cold before such a significant fight. We arrived on Tuesday, checked in the hotel, ate, rested.
Starting on Wednesday, he started not feeling well, throat was getting scratchy, he was getting congested, and then by Thursday, it got a lot worse. Gennady's made it clear that he wants to fight the best, and we feel that he can beat anyone at 160 and 154.
Right now I'm relaxed. It feels great. Yeah, I think, yeah.
I didn't want this to get out. I would rather we handle it until Saturday, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Good luck, guys. Looking forward
to it. Good to see you, Max.
Good seeing you.
Yeah, good to see you, bro.
Stepping onto the scales, the reigning and defending champion, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
At the weigh-in, he didn't feel good when he couldn't breathe. I convinced him that let's just go through the weigh-in. Let's just go through all the motions, and if we have to call it off on Saturday morning, we'll call it off on Saturday morning.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, where he called his manager to the room and he was so congested he couldn't breathe. The only people that we've informed is the commissioned doctor. You know, HBO doesn't know. Certainly the Rosado camp doesn't know.
His health is most important to me. His health is the key factor in making a decision.
To have to call off a fight, you know, like this would be a disaster.
So in about a half an hour, I'll start wrapping some. Stretch a little bit, and about 20 minutes. When I knocked on his door at 10 o'clock this morning, he opens the door and he comes over to me and he says, "Coach, I feel great." I think that as long as he believes it, that's the only thing that matters. I know that the media is talking about 9, 10 rounds. I don't think it'll go that long. We'll see how tough Rosado is.
The Kazakh KO King, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
For me, Rosado just man. This is sport for me first, and I'm not mad. You know, just okay, Rosado, I kill you. I just no. This is box. This is sport for me.
I think it's safe to say that Gennady doesn't look for the knockout, but he certainly knows that putting on an exciting fight is going to be important to his career.
And then a right hand. And there's blood on the left eye of Rosado.
You want me to stop it? No. You want me to stop the fight, champ? No, don't stop it.
There's a lot at stake tonight. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on him to perform.
Doctor intervention. Blood just everywhere. A guy like Rosado, he's not gonna quit. You gotta help him out if he gets into a tough situation. And Golovkin is just peppering him with shots.
Chino, I gotta stop it, man. Chino, I gotta stop it. Your son's gonna die, man.
They're gonna stop it. They throw in a towel.
Well done, Billy Briscoe. And well done, Gennady Golovkin.
The winner by TKO victory, Gennady Triple J Golovkin.
He has this power, man, that it's like, boom, it's like, whoa.
He won every round. He just didn't have the snap that he's had in the past, but then this fight was almost not going to happen 2 days ago because of how sick he was, and he wouldn't let me cancel it because he was willing to go through whatever he had to go through to get it done like he did today.
Конечно, в первую очередь ты концентрируешься именно на том времени, на времени боя. Ну, это твой вызов. Ты даешь себе полный отчет, что ты готовился на это как минимум 2 месяца. Не видел ни семью, ни кого. Ты все время отдал бою. И вот наступает этот момент, и, как правило, ты полностью концентрируешься на этом времени, на этом моменте. День, как правило, начинается стандартно, ты себя не пытаешься проснуться в хорошем духе, в хорошем настроении, максимально как можно больше сохранить свою энергию. это очень сильно помогает. Те люди, которые рядом, они и помогают настраиваться, и полностью, то есть, переживают за тебя. То есть это вот и есть, наверное, тот настрой, это и есть, наверное, тот ритуал, когда уже каждый знает свое дело, каждый знает свое место, каждый знает свою работу, и как можно больше и ответственнее каждый к этому подходит, то есть более профессионально. Это радует, и от этого только ты становишься сильнее.
Just because the preparation fight doesn't mean that we don't prepare the same way as, or get ready the same way that we did for the bigger fights. Because if this fight fails, then there's no bigger fights. So it's just as important, if not more important, because you tend to have a letdown sometimes when you don't, when you look at it as a easy fight.
Undefeated in 25 professional fights, winning 20 by knockouts. He is the current IBO and WBA middleweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
was vicious by Golovkin. Now Macklin gets in a right hand and momentarily drives Golovkin back. Body shot by Golovkin. Uppercut landed between Macklin's guard. Macklin with the guts of a burglar fires a big left hook and lands it. Body shot puts Macklin down. May not be able to get up from this. And that'll be the 14th consecutive knockout for Gennady Golovkin. It comes in the third round.
My head full of lies, head full of lies.
And come Saturday, I'm gonna fuck Gennady up.
Hey man, are you serious right now?
He showed a little bit more tension than normal, or between the two fighters. I wouldn't say he's angry, but I think it's just a reaction at the press conference, but I don't think it's going to affect his style in the ring. He has his game plan, and he's the type of fighter that'll adapt to see how Curtis comes out. Gennady's so experienced and so relaxed in the ring. If he fights any different style, whether somebody's aggressive, whether somebody tries to box, whether he's right-handed, left-handed. So he's just a consummate professional, and he's the type of guy that doesn't let anything get under his skin. He's prepared 100%, and he knows, and Abel knows, if Gennady 100%, nobody can beat him in the ring. Confidence is there. Not only experience, but the confidence. He has the punching power, which is always an equalizer. I've never seen him lose a round. He could take an opponent out really at any time with any punch, with a single punch. At the same time, knowing that him and Abel have prepared 100% for each time they go into the ring. And that's what makes you confident. You know you're ready.
From Brooklyn, New York, the challenger, the power-punching KO artist, Curtis. It's my time, Stevens.
My last question for him, I asked him, "You serious? You serious?" Okay, yeah, I'm serious. Okay.
Touch gloves. God bless you both.
Down goes Stevens. There it is. Kazakh Thunder in round number 2.
I know I'm champion. I know I'm better. My power better. My speed better.
And now Gennady will go for the kill. He runs across the ring. Bangs Stevens into the ropes. 10 seconds to go in the round.
People knows who is who.
Filling the big arena in New York, Madison Square Garden, that's really our ultimate goal. That was the goal when we first met with the Garden. They were 100% supportive. They understand it's a step-by-step process. We understand the same thing. But with the way Gennady has really taken on to the fans and just the fan reaction, they love his style in the ring, and they love the unique combination of the way he is outside the ring and then his exciting style inside the ring. That's what really brings the fans out. And to have a big fight in a big arena, that's our goal.